Coming up on Casting Call.
Freaking Ryan should be here 2 hours ago.
To call me a lame ass.
You're not supposed to be acting in this.
Dude, when Coop gets here, he's gonna be hearing about this.
I can't have you in the competition. My name is Cooper Spelling, and I'm a guerrilla filmmaker. Simply stated, guerrilla filmmaking is driven by passion. You do the best you can with what you've got. You use skeleton crews, simple props, aspiring actors, and budgets of $0. Casting Call put together 8 teams of 1 filmmaker, 1 writer, and 1 lead actor who will be competing against each other to produce their best short guerrilla film. Like any other artist, a filmmaker expresses his or herself through their medium. I see the screen as my canvas, the writers as my brush, and the actors as my paint. Today, we're on our way to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Our friends at Bucketworks have agreed to let our teams meet there so that they can brainstorm ideas and figure out their movie's plot. The actors will let the writers know what kind of role they see themselves playing. The filmmakers will let their writers know if their ideas are doable for a 0-budget film. And the writers will put it all together. They will be given 1 week to write their script for their 10-minute film. Remember, the task for the writers in round 1 is to answer the question, what it is to be human. Because of the impending doom that comes from creative minds collaborating, we have named our teams after hurricane disasters. Team 1 will be Team Katrina. Team 2 will be Team Hugo. All right.
So, Brittany, I saw on the website that you sing, or you're
Yeah, I'm a music theater major, so this is new for me.
Okay.
My first impression of my writer was he's a little bit out there.
It was, I guess one of the rules is that they have to have a theme of the idea of what it is to be human. The writer was thinking about aliens, human, ghost, supernatural things.
The first thing that he said he wanted me to play was an alien.
Like Shylock in The Merchant of Venice, his monologue, something like that. Brittany is very vivacious, very bubbly. She, just makes it much easier for me as a writer to create a character.
Well, one thing that came up to me was the idea of maybe a jazz singer or a blues singer or something, because it's kind of in my who I am as a human a little bit. I don't know if you like that.
Yeah, I like lady sings the blues. And Corey, he's very interesting. As a director, he's kind of hands off so far. It was 10 minutes, so maybe at a performance for her.
Yeah.
As a singer.
And it would be easy to shoot too.
And then add on some flashbacks, thinking about the past or whatever.
Flashbacks, not so much.
Really?
Yeah, it would take too long. Then we would need more people, and
So then what would be the major controversy of the film?
I don't know.
I'm just hoping that he's willing to give his input, because that's what I need from a director. I don't know what I look like on film, and then I've never done it before, so I just want him to tell me, please. You're so quiet.
Yeah. Well, I got nothing. It's like you get paired up with people you don't like, and they're really excited to do something, and I feel like I'm the person who's not very excited to do that. But the chick seems really, normal enough, so it should be okay. I mean, terrible, but mediocre.
All right.
Hi, I'm Craig. It's very nice, Craig. Yep, it's very nice to meet you. It's what?
Sarai. The same syllables as Sarah Lee.
Sarah Lee. My actress is stunning. She's gorgeous. Did you see her? She's beautiful. Look at her once.
Sarai.
Sarai.
Yes.
Sarai. She's got a tricky name though. It's like Sarah. Sounds like Sarah Lee, but it's Zalali. Salary. I'll figure that out. It's gonna take some work.
I'm thinking more intense, crying, break down.
So you
write
want to
down.
reach the levels of acting that you
Yes.
can possibly do. I
Yes.
gotcha.
Yes.
I know that it's going to be intense where I have to cry. So yeah, we have some good ideas. I don't know if I want to spoil it yet. You have to stay tuned to watch.
Yeah, that actually sounds really interesting.
Would you be able to handle that?
I think that I could. I think that I could. I can most definitely get myself to the point where, you know, I think that I lost someone that was really dear to me, and then plus with the
You know,
guilt
she's
of
a little arrogant. That's typical, you know, she's a beautiful woman. We're going to have to keep control of her. That's going to be the hardest part. Let me ask you this, have you done anything like that intense before?
No, I have not.
Okay, so, I mean, do you think that's something you could handle?
Of course.
Okay.
I think Darren's going to be pretty good. He's going to give me some trouble, though, I think. Because I'm a writer myself, so I've never worked with a writer per se, and I don't want that to be a trouble, but I think that might be.
It's going to be a little work because he has things he likes to do and things I want to do, and it's going to be a little challenge, I'll tell you that.
I'm looking forward to actually seeing the script and shooting and seeing the finished product. So.
It's the end of a very, very, very long day. I think I'm just going to go home, check my email, and I'm going to go to bed. I think everything went pretty well today for the most part. You know, the first two teams got together. They met each other and they collaborated their ideas. All in all, I mean, what can really go wrong? Hello?
Hi, this is Brittany Daniels.
Hey Brittany, how you doing?
I'm alright, how are you?
I'm pretty good. What's going on?
I'm just calling because as I was driving home today, Corey, my director, he started text messaging me.
My director, Corey, right after we had our last shooting, when we first met, he decided that he was going to text me. Initially, it just seemed like, oh, we're going to get to know each other because we're going to work together. Well, he proceeded to start trying to flirt with me and persuade me to hang out with him outside of the group.
And then he proceeds to call me a lame ass. And
What?
then said, "Please
After
don't call
I
me
explained to him that, you know, there's no need for us to hang outside of the group, then he got mad and he basically cussed me out.
And then so I stopped responding to him, and then he sends me another text message and goes, what, are we done now?
He seemed like a decent guy when I talked to him on the phone, and he probably is a decent guy for all I know. But when you send somebody text messages, especially when you're on a competition, I just can't have that stuff.
He texted me again, and he was saying that he was, he goes, oh, I'm sorry, I'm just drunk. And then he was just like, he just kept texting me, and then he called me, and I just haven't responded.
He's drunk? That's his excuse for calling you? And
That's what he said.
Brittany, I'm sorry. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? That's just inappropriate and creepy. I gotta protect my actors and actresses.
The all-new MacBook Pro with Retina display brings a new level of performance to laptop computing. The Retina display offers the highest resolution image available on any laptop, but that's just the beginning. On-the-road productivity is extended with a new battery that offers 7-hour operational life and 30-day standby power, so you can do more than ever, all on a single charge. The Intel Core i7 processor is the fastest mobile processor on the market, so the MacBook Pro speeds you through routine tasks like word processing with ease and accelerates processor-intensive activities like video editing for maximum efficiency. And it all comes in a sleek aluminum package that is both durable and beautiful. For more information on the MacBook Pro with Retina display, visit apple.com.
One of the things that I noticed about myself as a director is that I oftentimes will get really uncomfortable when things get super dramatic. So I always got to throw a little joke in there, a little ha-ha. Girl, what's wrong with that girl? What's wrong with that girl? The one with the makeup on her face. But that sometimes takes my actress out of her mode, my actor out of their mode. So that's something new to learn. And maybe I need to stick to my comedies. I don't know. We'll see. See how this goes.
I think he does a good job. Sometimes you should listen more to the actors, and but that's his thing. And a lot of directors, they have their own way of doing it. He'll stop and start and redo, and sometimes I think the scene went great, and then he redoes it, and it's almost like OCD. I'm like, dude, let's get it done. You know what I mean?
From the top again, without the F-bomb. Darren was so much fun to work with. I really liked working with him, and I think that the very first day that we met, we just kind of clicked, and things were like, yeah, we're gonna be able to work together.
Well,
Like,
I mean, but
should my
that comment
reaction
she
be-
says at the end that
I think that Darren is a pretty darn solid actor too. In fact, don't tell him this, but he's probably a better actor than he is a writer.
He's been doing a good job. He's been reassuring me that I've been doing good, even though I absolutely suck. So he's a little bit of a liar.
I love working with Zari. In fact, I would cast her in something of my own anytime. She's got some very awesome, natural acting chops. The one thing that makes her so awesome, though, too, is that she's courageous, but she's also very humble. And those two traits together in an actress is really awesome, because she's always self-analyzing and self-doubting how well she's doing. And otherwise, you deal with some actors and they're like, well, I'm doing the best I can, you're an idiot.
We've got to get into some of the more intense scenes, and hopefully she can pull that off, the anger and that type of thing. I seen her with the emotions of crying. She did a great job.
I'm just an audio guy, assistant, so I'm not a pro in that regard, but she seems to really know what she's doing.
Answer, Frank, please answer.
She's emotional, she's intense. She has the qualities that I like, and it fits the scenes.
Awesome. She's a gorgeous actress. See, that's awesome. Not just saying gorgeous because of her beauty, physical beauty. Do you want to try one more? We'll try one more. That is gorgeous, though. But her internal beauty as well.
I am not happy with my performance at all. I completely suck. I couldn't cry, and I feel a little rushed, so I can't get to where I need to be emotionally. So I feel like a lot of the emotional scenes I couldn't get myself there to where I needed to be and where the part required me to be. So I am very disappointed in my performance.
Coming up next on Casting Call.
I don't know what happened. It's like I had trouble with my writer and my director. I just got people who hated me.
Arby's. It's good news food.
Hey Corey, how you doing?
Alright.
Hey, hey man, I just got off the phone with Brittany, and dude, I can't have you in the competition. I'm sorry.
Really?
She sent me the text
She said
messages,
that you contacted her and you
and unless she got his phone and text messaged herself, looks, the evidence is pretty damning. All right, well, I'm gonna let you go. Oh, he hung up on me. All right, I guess that's it then. So now I'm out a director. I don't really know what to do. I mean, I suppose I could go to one of the directors that didn't make the cut in the competition, but I don't really feel that any of them are up to the task from what I saw from their movies that they submitted. So I went to one of the local colleges where a friend of mine works. I figured, hey, what the heck, maybe he can help me out. Maybe he knows a director that's willing and able.
My name is Stu Straup, and I'm an instructor in film and video production. Okay, today we want to talk about the long shot, medium shot, close-up, and extreme close-up, and where those might be used, okay?
Hello.
Hey,
how you doing?
How are you? I've known Cooper a long time. We worked together on a number of projects, and when he came into class today, I thought, hey, this is an opportunity for my students to work with a professional. Well, these are all directing students, so you're welcome to ask them.
Great, thanks a lot. Sure. Okay, so hello everyone. My name is Cooper Spelling, and I'm doing a show called Casting Call. And if anyone's interested, I have an opportunity for you to be a director. The good thing is that you'd have a script already prepared, you have actors ready, so it's just you doing the production and you'd be good to go. So is anyone interested? Cool. How you doing? I'm Coop.
I'm David.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So basically you'd be...
I'm glad he was able to find someone who was interested in participating in the project.
Yeah, just drop you an email.
Drop me an email?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good, man.
Sure.
Thanks
Okay,
again.
cool.
Appreciate it.
Nice to meet you.
All right. So I found a director for Brittany. I'll give her a call and let her know. I'm sure she'll be happy about that.
Hello?
Hey, Brittany, how you doing?
I'm alright, how are you?
Good. Hey, all right, so I called him and told him he's out of the competition. So I told her about David, and she seemed happy, so that's good. Hopefully they'll get along.
Thank you so much for taking care of all this so fast.
Yeah, and if you have any I kind of got a bad vibe about your writer too. So if you got a issue with him, let me know, okay?
My writer would not, we came up with this idea of what we were going to write, but there was no conflict in the script. There was nothing that would showcase my acting. There's no way that I would even have a chance at advancing on in this competition with what he provided.
The writer was supposed to write the movie based on the criteria given by the actor. The perfect role for me, kind of a thing.
I think he's just a big nerd. He's like on the Simpsons, the comic book guy.
He's the total comic book guy from The Simpsons, absolutely.
That's who he is.
Harmless, though. Harmless, yeah. Harmless, but I wouldn't want to use his couch to sleep on.
Right.
I don't know what happened. It's like I had trouble with my writer and my director. I just got people who hated me.
He is tasked to answer the question, what it is to be human. That's the theme. And in addition to the theme and answering that question, he is supposed to provide the actor, the lead actor, with her perfect or his perfect role.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, have a good night.
You too.
Bye. And he's not doing that. So I had to call him up and I said, hey man, you gotta make a role that she wants to play, not what you want her to play. Hello, Jeff? Hey, this is Coop.
When I got my new director, I
Good, how are you?
suggested that maybe we should just change our total way that we were going because, it's a new team, let's have a new idea. He agreed, said that it was fine, but became very offended with our idea because we wanted to do something based off of a racial issue.
I just got off the phone with Brittany and there seems to be some issues with the writing.
And he just took it very personally, and then we tried to change it, and he just got to the point where he just would not work with the group.
I'm just telling you what it is. If you don't want to be a part of the show and follow the rules, and the rules are that you are supposed to write a script based on Brittany's specifications, your lead actor's specifications, and you're not doing that. Good luck in Hollywood, dude. If you ever want to be a writer, a script writer in Hollywood, they're gonna give you assignments. This is an assignment, and if you're not gonna follow the directions of the producers, good luck. So you need to either do that or quit the team, quit the competition. So he quit. Okay, sure. You contact your lawyer, I'll contact mine, they'll hash it out, okay? And not only did he quit on me, he threatened to sue me. Okay? For what? For what? Okay. Have a good night. Bye. Now Brittany doesn't have a writer. Lucky for her, I can write the script for her, and I'll do it exactly how she wants.
How far is that from Kenosha?
Well, Kenosha's about... So I was talking to Brittany about the script and about David, and all of a sudden she starts in on how far Madison is from Kenosha.
I'll have to talk to my mom when she gets home.
Yeah, it's a 2-hour drive, but I don't know, man. You gotta give a little bit, my God. Okay, have a good night.
You too.
Now, Brittany quits. Thanks. I went through a lot of trouble for you, and then you just quit on me? Typical. I don't care if she quits. I think I'm gonna have to let David make this movie for no other reason than for the supporting actors to have an opportunity. They deserve to get their role, and I'll work with David and we'll fix it up so that it's usable.
That freaking Ryan should be here 2 hours ago.
Okay, hey, I'll tell you the deal, okay? I never called.
For real?
Darren took it upon himself to not inform Ryan about the part or when we're filming.
She didn't think he'd fit. And she said I'd be perfect for it. I've done a lot of stuff.
You're gonna do it?
Yeah.
I think I was a little bit uncomfortable with having Ryan. I didn't think it just looked right. I don't think that he looks like somebody that Maria would date. I mean, like,
Right.
I think that we look like a good couple. I don't think it's believable.
Ultimately, where things fell into place the way they did, I can't get too upset about that. It's not funny.
Welcome to Hollywood.
Yay!
I wanted to make her happy. It's about her. It's her show. It's her movie. And she thought we'd fit good together. And I've done acting before, and I enjoy it.
I feel bad that I even said anything, but I feel like I'm being a prima donna and I kind of cut this guy off.
But you know what? It doesn't matter.
It kind of does, though. Was it a little shystery what he did? Maybe. For the record, I don't have a problem with it. I think you guys, I know you guys got a chemistry, you'll look good. Ultimately, I think the two are going to have that connection that I really want. Is Ryan going to show up?
I don't know.
In all honesty, if he would have been here on time, I would have used him. And if he would have known to be here on time, he probably would have been here, but that's not how it worked.
This sounds like a situation that's a little bit out of control, let's just put it that way. But I don't want to get dragged into the middle of this.
You're in trouble. You are going to get your butt handed to you.
Yeah. Okay. You know, acting is a cutthroat world. You know, you got to find the right character to fit with the right leading lady. And it just seemed to happen that way. And that's what Zada E figured out. We talked together about this. And maybe it wasn't my thing, but I'll tell you, it worked.
You got to have something.
Did you tell him anything?
You got to roll with the punches in this world.
Hey, Ryan? Hey, it's Darren. Where you at?
I mean, I got upset because it kind of screwed over a couple people, but I think I'm going to like my end result.
He was kind of confused, and I'm like, dude, just come and it'll work out. I didn't want to tell. I actually didn't want to tell him. I feel like an idiot.
I've worked on a lot of projects with Craig. Not as many as I'd like to. With a situation like today, it might be a while before I do it again.
He kind of got shafted here a little bit, but I mean, them's the breaks, baby.
How long do you expect me to sit around waiting for some thieving boyfriend who can't even work up the nerve to ask me to marry him?
Lindsay, I want the best for you. Even if I have to steal it.
It's a lot of work being a thief, huh? Oh! People think it's easy, but it's not. It's pretty hard.
Thieves Like Us. August 22nd at Cedar Creek Cinema in Mosinee, and August 29th at the Broadway Theater in Medford.
I just need...
Answer that question.
Why? Are these headaches happening all the time?
Ryan was not aware of what was going on.
He's downstairs right now. I gotta check
Okay,
in. Groovy. This is gonna be real fun. I'll go get him.
So when he got here, he was pretty upset.
Gratitude. What?
We had to shoot already.
So why didn't anybody just tell me you guys needed to shoot them?
I don't know. Why didn't somebody tell? I feel for Ryan. I feel really bad for Ryan.
It didn't work out. I mean, Zadia didn't feel that you were right for that role, okay?
I don't know what the hell even happened at this point.
Like, I think it would be more believable him being my boyfriend as opposed to you.
Okay, so whose fault is this? Yours or yours?
No, I'll take the blame.
I'll take. I mean, I'm sorry.
I kind of getting the feeling that he and Z cooked it up themselves.
I feel so
any
bad.
number of things would have been fine with this if somebody would have just said something to begin with. Preparing all week for this particular role, you know, and I'm doing everything in my power. I got over, you know, a pretty bad cold, you know, and all of a sudden I come in here and it's whatever the hell this is.
I'm so sorry.
You look good.
I mean,
You look good. I could see you being the guy.
Dude, it'll be all right.
Do you need some time to calm down?
Dude, when Coop gets here, he's gonna be hearing about this. We're gonna find out what's up.
My
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Buddy, how you doing?
Good. How are you? What's up, Craig? Good to see you. Is that Ali? How you doing? Good to see you.
Yeah,
Ryan, what's going on? Yeah, so I mean, I walk in, and Ryan like meets me at the door. I'm greeting people, saying hello, and all of a sudden I get pushed out into the hallway, and he's telling me that Darren is pulling shenanigans, and I'm like, what is he doing?
Apparently, I was supposed to be here for stuff that I was not told I was supposed to be here for.
And he says, well, he told me to be here at 3 when I needed to be here at 11, and then I was supposed to get this lead role, or a big supporting role, and now
and then
he's giving it to Darren.
He didn't think I was right for him, but Zara saying something else.
I would feel bad if it wasn't looking so good.
But dude, I told you about it like afterwards now, and you agree.
I do. I'm with you.
If I was him, I'd be a little ticked off too, I guess. But it is what it is. It sounds like there's a lot of stuff going on that people weren't aware of.
It wasn't my fault. Okay, but I think Darren wanted.
That's
to be,
good when you start off like that.
So here we are.
I think that Darren wanted to be in the role.
Darren's a writer, so I don't understand why Darren is being cast as an actor when he's a writer in the competition, not an actor.
I told him to call Ryan, and I thought he did, and I waited for Ryan to show up, and I got mad at Ryan for not even really being there on time when he didn't even know he was supposed to be here. Does that make sense?
So, wait a minute. So Ryan was supposed to be here to play the lead.
He was supposed
So I
to
got
be
that
here
right?
hours ago.
So who told you 3 o'clock? That's what I was.
Darren was the one who was.
So Darren told him 3 o'clock. Why is Darren telling him what time to be here?
And Coop came in, just ripped me a new one.
I think that's crap. I think it's crap. That's all I'm going to say. Because he is not an actor, he is an actor in the competition, and he needs to be...
Things got kind of ugly on the set for a little while, because Coop was kind of cheesed at Darren, and I guess rightfully so.
A supporting actor can still win this. He needs to be given the opportunity, though, and if you're playing the role as a non-person in the competition, then you're screwing him.
Dude, wait, we're trying to film a movie. Why are you trying to just screw this up?
But it needs to be somebody who's in this competition. He is not an actor in this competition. Ryan is an actor in this competition.
So all of a sudden I had two guys kind of fighting on my set. And that got to be kind of tense at one point.
Whatever, it's not, you're not supposed to be
Okay,
acting in this.
so where does this go now when you act like this, Coop?
Hey guys,
When I act like
This
what?
is all it's a waste. It happened, you know what happened. Let's be done with it and go on.
This whole situation seems like it was planned out by Darren, because I know Darren does do some acting. Well, I think it was planned, that's what I'm saying.
No, it wasn't planned.
You didn't plan this, you didn't
No,
tell him
you
the
know-
wrong time.
I think he did.
He obviously had an objective, a goal, and his objective was to get rid of the competition per se, and cast himself in the role. So he must have had this planned out from the beginning. So you did plan it. You did plan it. Dude. What?
Do I plan?
Did he plan this or not?
I think he did.
I don't know if this is like maybe something because I'm still technically kind of competition or what it is.
I didn't think of it that way.
Whatever it is, it's just juvenile, ridiculous, unprofessional nonsense, and I'm not having it.
And as far as Zalari goes, you know, I don't know, kind of seems fishy. Ryan is competition, Darren is not, so it would make sense that she gets rid of the competition. And I think that if that's the case, and I'm not accusing her of anything, but if that's the case, I think that's pretty rotten.
I know I'm in competition with him, but I didn't do it thinking that he was going to be X'd out and he wasn't going to be a part of the competition anymore.
I'm interested in making a movie. I want to make a movie, and I want to make a good movie. That's my main concern. Can I use him in this? Can I finish the movie with him in that role?
Well, of course you can. I'm not going to tell you.
Well, I know,
what
but
to
I
do,
need
but
to have everybody
I think
calm
it's
the
crap.
heck down so I can do the
He just started yelling at Darren. I think he thinks that Darren's the one to blame for everything that's going on. It's just miscommunication.
You know how this works? The competition is not team. It is individual. You are being judged as a writer. He's being judged as a filmmaker. You are a team.
I understand. I got the message, okay, dude?
I don't think that Coop knows exactly what's going on. I thought that it was a little unprofessional on his part to just get one side of the story based off of what Ryan said.
And then maybe not even Ryan. Why didn't you cast one of the other guys?
You
As
had
far as
10
Craig
people
goes,
you could have chosen.
I don't think Craig had anything to do with it, but I don't know why he would. He doesn't really have any motive. So I think he's innocent in all this, but still, you're the director, and you know the rules. The rules are you need to cast people that are in the casting pool. That's what this is for. This isn't for Darren to get his name out there or for him to show off his acting skills. Nobody cares about that. So, and it's for the actors that are in the competition. So I think that stinks.
I think he could have handled it a little different.
Some people might think that that's unprofessional, but you know, I think it was pretty unprofessional on his end too. So I treat unprofessionalism with unprofessionalism, and maybe that's unprofessional, but I don't care. I think it was rotten, and I'm going to let him know it.
Hi, I'm Fish Calloway,
And I'm Karina Crane,
and we're a part of the new show Casting Call.
where you can dare to aspire.
I'm sure David will do a good job. He seems pretty competent.
This is cold, and the handle is still hot.
He's got a good team.
He likes to be much more of like an actor's director, you know, focusing on performance more than on the visuals.
It's all students, but they're very eager and willing to do whatever.
Bring that light inside instead, and we'll just have to dodge it.
All it does is flame up higher and go
but
up.
goes out. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Just from what I observed in talking with him and just watching what he was doing in pre-production, I'm pretty sure he's going to do a fine job, and I don't need to babysit him.
Up and down. Okay, so this is a one.
David's directing is really surprising me. He's such a young man,
and he's so good at what he does already at such a good age. He's very patient. He's really considerate of the actors and their feelings and what he needs from them, what he would like from them. Technically, I'm just amazed at the level of professionalism in this whole production. I'm really surprised. I really didn't think it was going to be like it is. It's great.
I definitely really don't have the time to go over there and take a look at what he's doing. He'll be fine. I'm good with it. So now it's time for me to go to the theater, have a little bit of popcorn, and watch these movies.